need the whole left side. Every seat by the window, I need the whole back of the bus. Everybody, move over. You too, slide your feet over. Everything by this window, I need this. All these seats. Move over, thank you. Excuse me, thank you. Look. He deserve an EGOT, he hot, color like a peacock. Idiot, slapper, scrapper, mad rapper, D-dot. Bad dopper, clapper, bad dropper. 3 shots, lethal weapons, lethal injections through off your T-top. JFK smiling down through the treetops. Like hold your head, my nigga, wait for the beat drop. Old niggas wagging fingers like it's bebop. Cowboys and girls whistling world like it's teapots. My pen to make your arm heavy G-shot. While your mom trolling steady on the G-pop. Lights up, mics up. Good morning, gang. How we looking out there? It is a bright, crisp, early Wednesday morning, and we are alive. We are alive. How we looking out there, Miss Hummus in the building? Let me see. Well, let me see something real quick. Let me pull it up. Make sure we got something good going on. Look like it. Right? I hear myself. Sound like we got sound. So what we doing? Let me see who's in the chat. Richie's in the building. Good morning, Richie. All right. Richie Ave in the building. Let's see. C&I in the building. Angie dropping jewels first thing in the morning. First things first. Papa. Right? Tiff in the building. Oh, man, we getting live already. Let's see who else. Let's see who else is in here early on this Wednesday morning. Leader to the Peter. All right. Let's go. El Chapo, Jinxie. Okay. What's going on, Bethany? Bethany's driving. All right. Jack Dan's in the building. All right. Jinxie. I said Jinxie. I think I said Jinxie. More jewels. Jinxie dropping more jewels. You know we love the jewels. Elijah in here. Okay. Couch potatoes. All right, you know what it is. We do the banter first. Miss Lacial, I'm chopping that up. I'm butchering that every day. I know I say that different every single day. I know I'm butchering that. I bet you it's something like Lachelle. I'm going to be honest. I know I'm butchering that. I think I've said that different every single day. I said Lachel, Lachelle, Lacial. Gang, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to say, Miss Lacial, can you hit me with the phonics, the pronunciation? Because I know I'm saying that absolutely ridiculously wrong every single day. And then once I get it, most of the time, I only need one more correction. Then after that, I'm good, right? Sometimes I'm slow bus like these Drake fans. Angie Don Diva with the Jews. All right, appreciate you. Forbes. Okay, what else going on? Intrepid Vixen, Quickie Sticky. All right, what's going on? Done deal, Jerry Berry with the coffee cups. Guys, it don't feel early, but it's low-key early. And I know some of you on the West Coast. I think some of you guys on 5 o'clock time, 5 a.m., right? Early Wednesday morning, I put Ethan in the building, tapped in, Babyface. Okay, Babyface J, Nato Shinobi. Yeah, it's 5 a.m., gang. It's 5 a.m. Not for me, though. Not for me, though. It is not 5 a.m. for me, guys. It's 8. Damon in the building. Tanaji. The UK's in the building, gang. I love when we get the UK. Love it. Love it. Oh, here we go. We got the pronunciation, gang. Lachelle. So, gang, if I ever butcher that again, let me know or know in certain terms. You are short bus. All right, Smoke with me, 1988. Appreciate you. Good morning, Challz and the gang. Okay. What else going on? Becky McBath in the building. We're going to get through the banter. We're going to get to it, through it. This, that, and the third morning show. Guys, listen. Before we get popping, do you guys know that Keefe D still trying to get bail, guys? Keefe, they not letting you out, gang. Stop trying. Keefe D still trying to get bail off that Tupac murder. It's the dumbest murder case in history because the guy already told himself. But he's claiming what he's trying to use now is that he knows the killer. Now he's trying to use that. I can tell you guys who the killer was. Keefy D is a little late, my guy. You the killer at this point. You are the killer, sir. You. That's why you're in prison. No matter who did it, they locking you up. They should do a what's that site? Kashi, where they do the bets. Is it Kashi? They probably are going to do over under on Keefy D getting life, or if he gets off, right? If he beats the case, they probably going to do some kind of bet. I'll be honest. So I would bet. Let me see. Will Keefy D do life for the murder of Tupac? That's a bet right there. I bet you the long shot is him getting off. I bet you that. I bet you the odds of him getting off is a crazy. It might be, man, 50-1. 50-1 that Keefy D get off. Kalshi, they probably have a bet about Keefy D some kind of way. I think that's the site where you can bet. Keefy D getting off odds is probably 40-1. I'm gonna be honest. It's probably really crazy. I don't see it. Big Sis God in the building. All right. Mr. Ahmad in the building. Memphis in the building. You know it. I think I said the Journey. I think I said the Journey's in here. Black Main, New York City's in the building. I think I said Chapo. Homebody's in the building. All right. Homebody in the building. Guys, listen. It's a lot going on. A lot of stuff going on, guys. Let's get to it. Let's see what's going on. Let's get to it. Guys, do you know, and I know some of you, I already know what the chat going to look like this morning. I already know it's going to be low-key divided chat. I get it, right? Jinxie said, what kind of evidence they got? Him talking. That's pretty much it. The evidence they got on Keefy D is Keefy D, right? Okay, pretty much Keefy D is the evidence. Keefy D is the evidence against Keefy D. He got too many videos saying he know what happened. He was there. He did this, that, and the third. So Jinxie, the evidence is Keefy D. And may I present to the court Keefy D. So pretty much ain't much else they need but Keefy D. All these Vlad interviews, Art of Dialogue interviews, and others. He got a whole memoir where he talk about, yeah, Keefy D is the evidence, right? Now I don't know how his lawyer's gonna fight. What they're trying to say is Keefy D lawyers is trying to say this. He was exaggerating. That's the defense. He was exaggerating for clout. Pretty much when you peel back the layers of Keefy D defense, they're trying to say in the regards of Tupac's murder, a lot of those stories were made up and fabricated. That's what they're saying. But they have him saying a lot of stuff about himself. Mary Brown in the building, Hugo, Toast God. All right. Draysky. Gang, I already know the chat gonna be divided with this one. For the most part. All things tam, for the most part. But do you guys know that your girl Remy Ma is still taking shots at Pap? Already know what the chat gonna look like. It's gonna look divisive. Divisive, right? From crisis to crisis, it's gonna look crazy. But Remy Ma is taking more shots at Papoose, guys, and I can't make this up. I'm gonna tell you one of the biggest L's I took on as a YouTube creator. You take L's. As a content creator, you're going to take L's, guys. And I just accept that. You're going to take L's. It happens. Move on. But one of the biggest L's I've ever taken in my, if you call this a career, Yakovix, what's good? If you call this a career, the biggest L I ever took was standing on business with Remy Ma. Guys, I can't make this up. I stood on business. I said, ain't no way on earth Remy Ma cheated. Guys, I'm going to be honest. Biggest L I ever took. I stood on it. I said, nah, son. Not happening. Ain't no way. Not my girl, Remy. Not that beautiful chocolate sister. Pap waited 7 years for her. Nah. Nope. Y'all got the story all wrong. Y'all got the story all wrong. Ain't no way. And like I said, I already see it. Chat gonna be divided. I get it. Main Toe said, me too. I thought she was solid. I thought Remy was solid, gang. I thought you guys were exaggerating. I thought the rumors were BS. I said, ain't no way. Not my girl. Ain't no way. You guys are making it up. She's not going, no. Nope. And now, here we go. Right? Here we go. I took a L, no matter how you slice it and dice it. I took a L. And that was a long time ago. And gang, you guys know it got real spicy. When that stuff really hit the fan and they started outing each other, oh boy. It got real spicy. Right? I'm gonna tell you something. When I knew, so let me just say this. And I see a lot of comments that it's leaning Remy already in the morning. I get it. I see it. It's leaning Remy. I see it. I understand. I already know, gang. I know what I'm stepping my foot into. I get it. I know what I'm stepping my foot into. I know what I'm stepping my foot into. But let me just talk to you. Let me talk to you. I bought that single, Black Love. Paid for it because I was so impressed with their love. Gang, I'm gonna be honest. I must be a cornball. I was like, yo, Pap made a whole song dedicated to the woman he loved. He waited 7 years. And then some, right? I'm conceited. He was waiting on Remy. Went up to the jail. She had to tell him, stop coming, Pat. I'm good. Pat was going up to the prison so much, she had to tell him, stop coming here. You kind of like, you're messing up my flow up in here. Every time I got to keep coming down to see your ass. She told Pap to chill. Right? I already know what's going to happen in the chat. I already see it. But I'm going to tell you, when I knew that Remy Ma and Papoose was in trouble, way before this cheating allegation, I'm going to tell you when I knew Pap and Remy was in trouble. When Remy would not name Papoose in her top 15, 20 rappers, she wouldn't put him in her top 10. I said, oh boy, they in trouble. They in trouble. It's no way that's your wife. He's your husband, that's your wife. Right? And she won't name you as one of her favorite rappers. I said, oh boy. Oh boy. It was in trouble. And sure enough, something happened. See, what I'm going to do, I'm going to do this. I'm not assigning blame today, guys. I'm not assigning blame. The ape said, who has Pap in their top 10? Somebody, some New York nigga out there with some old ass Timbs on. Pap can spit. What we doing? Eva said, Grand Rising, y'all sending positive vibes from Benton, Arkansas. Salute to Benton, Arkansas. Now, let me say all that to say this. It is a long story with Pap and Remy, guys. All right? It was a long story. They have a lot of flying accusations against each other back and forth. So we're not going to today I'm keeping it positive today in the chat. We're not going to do that. What we're going to do is this. Remy Ma is still tapping in with her Papoose disrespect. She just came out at a show, right? She's performing WYFL, and she mentioned Pap by name. I'm going to get to this because basically gloves are off. She mentioned Pap by name, even though, right? Pap alleges he wrote her bars. Let's get to it. Let's have this conversation, gang. Give me a second. I want to pull up a picture of these two. I want to pull up a picture. I want a picture. Because I put it like this. They were what Jay-Z and Beyonce are to the culture. And to see them beefing is absolutely crazy. They were Black Love. Black Love. I told you, I paid for that single. I paid for it because I said, you know what? No, I don't want to just stream. I want to pay for this because they are symbols of what we're striving to be. Remember that? Remember people used to say goals. Papoose and Remy Ma were relationship goals. Okay? Damon said, I didn't keep up with the Pap and Remy breakup. I thought they separated and I saw her with Easy. All the cheating stuff I figured was rumors. Well, listen, Damon, somebody lying, right? Somebody lying. So let me get to it. Remy Ma was seemingly name-dropping Papoose during the WYFL performance. And I'm a Remy fan. I was rooting for Remy, especially when she came out with that Sheether. Oh boy. Yeah. Oh yeah. I was on Remy's side, gang. Let me get to this story. Remy Ma didn't appear to hold back. Remy and Pat were once relationship goals. Unfortunately, allegations of infidelity, among other issues, spilled into the timeline, leading to their split and turning the narrative of a happy home upside down. The tension seems to still exist to this day, as evidenced by Remy Ma's recent performance at Angie's Barbecue. While performing WYFL, some fans online noted that she mentioned Pat by name. Quote, you always bitching like you help Pap, nigga. Go help yourself, she appeared to rap on stage, shifting the line to seemingly target her ex. That line in particular already stood out when it first dropped, even without the inclusion of Pap's name. The original lyrics read like this. The nerve of N-words claiming they wrote those hits. When they whole career, they ain't never ghost wrote shit. Not for me or anybody else. You always acted like you helped a nigga. Go help yourself. That's Remy Ma. That line came after Papoose alleged that he wrote 90% of her bars, including Conceited. Elsewhere in the song, Remy also appears to take shots at Clarissa Shields, who currently is dating Papoose. In competition with herself, I don't even know that itch. Hoes be doing the most over so. Want to be a baddie, but you not bad enough. So, gang, let me just say this. I think it's a real messy deal. For one, I do think Remy says way more about Pap than Pap say about Remy, right? In my opinion, with these raps, this ain't the first time or the second. It's a lot of smut being thrown both ways. All right. I told you the chat looking crazy, gang. Chat looking absolutely insane, which I knew it would. I know I'm getting into real crazy territories. I'm not even highlighting half the stuff. Y'all going crazy, right? Y'all going nuts. Salute to Couch Potatoes running the jewels. Richie said Sheetha was cold. It was. They were more entertaining. They're more entertaining apart than they were together. That's Tiff. All right. Bing said this man is thinking about her. Dorothy said she doesn't he got radio and bring her up. Oh, he got on the radio and brought her up. So Dorothy's saying that it's not just one side. It's not a one-sided beef like Lupe and Kendrick, right? See, and I said, I just feel like Remy should just diss Clarissa. Guys, this is the convoluted case, gang. Let me just look at it. Step outside of the conversation. Step outside of. Let's just slow down. The Clarissa thing is absolutely insane for her to be in the middle of this, guys. Let's just call it like that. And I know Clarissa gets beside herself, gang. I actually begged Clarissa on Twitter. Some of the antics is a lot. I'm gonna be honest. There's this thing with Layla Ali, keep coming at Layla Ali. I get it. You're doing too much. I was like, please, I want to like you, but you keep coming at Layla Ali. It just doesn't look good. She keeps coming at her. Layla Ali don't want to fight her. I get it. But Clarissa Shields allegedly was trying to stay out of it. She was trying to be respectful. And then she even tried to be friends if you listen to her side of it. And it looks like now she's in the middle, full on in the middle of it, just for being the new woman. In my opinion, Clarissa Shields should not be getting attacked at all because she's not involved. Right? I don't understand that. Poison Ivy said Papoose did a whole live about her having a woman in their house while him and the baby were in the next room. Oh, yeah, Papoose has alleged a lot of stuff. Right? Remember the Christmas photos? Oh, yeah, there's a lot going on. Right? There's a lot going on. All right, and I know this is divisive, right? I know this is divisive, gang. But that's all I wanted to do. All I wanted to do was bring that up. Poison Ivy said Layla Ali is retired. She's been retired. And Clarissa Shields coming at her non-stop, trying to get her to fight. What happens if you beat a retired woman? It's a bit much to me. I was on Twitter and I was like, listen, because I want to like Clarissa. I want to. A black woman boxer. It's a lot to like. I mean, you know what I'm saying? She had a rough upbringing. It's a lot going on. So I want to like her, but I'm like, you can't do this. This is like dissing legends. This is the same thing 38 Special's doing to Jadakiss. You're dissing a legend, someone who's earned their name. It's not going to work at all. So I don't know why Clarissa is in the middle of this, in my opinion, in any kind of way. But she is. I think she got dragged in the gang. From my recollection, Clarissa was trying to stay out of it in the beginning. She was trying hard to stay out of it. And they kept dragging her in it, gang. Let's just be honest. 2 DC Bree in the building. All right. 2 DC Bree in the building. OGT Bell in the building said, Clarissa on that Jake Paul stuff, I don't like it. I agree, leave Layla Ali alone. I think the antics with Layla Ali is tarnishing whatever goodwill she is accumulating. Did her movie drop yet? It's stuff like that you need to be worried about, right? Just focus on the movie, right? I think that movie dropped a while ago, right? I think that movie dropped a while ago. Tiff says she involved, Challz. She involved. She involved. Done Deal says she was looking for clout. I'm gonna be honest, I really didn't know Clarissa Shields like that until this happened. All right, I'm just gonna keep it a buck. I didn't know who she was. I was just thinking, yo, this girl's a random boxer, just got thrown into this mess. So I don't know. But it looked like to me, she was trying to stay out and kept getting shots. All right. Let me see what's going on. Myra said Clarissa pretended to be Remy's friend. Remy was helping her with fashion, etc. Now she is with Remy's husband. CS is not innocent. She's all up in that. All right. Okay. Like I said, it's going to be divisive. It's a very divisive topic, but it's a story nonetheless. Story is Remy Ma just took another shot at Pap, who surprisingly is not one of her top 10 rappers of all time. When your man is not in your top 10, that's a problem. Right there. That is a problem. If your wife ain't naming you when she go down her top 10, she's like this. She LL Cool J, Jadakiss, Nas, Common, Big Pun. Shit, let me Fat Joe. Gotta put Joe in there. Shit. Fetty Wap. Let me see who else. Shit. Rakim and Busta Rhymes. And she ain't naming you, gang. Y'all got a problem. I'm gonna be honest. There's no scenario where your wife ain't naming you in her top 10. Let's just keep it a buck. Bethany, salute for the super chat. Today is mine and my husband's 20th wedding anniversary. Just wanted to send my love and happiness to my favorite corner of YouTube. Gang, that is beautiful. Bethany and your husband, many blessings. We all send a celebration And congratulations to Bethany, 20 years of marriage. That would put it in 06. Hold up. 06. Am I bugging out? Because I got married in August of 06. Mine's is tomorrow. Bethany, you and I share anniversaries. 20 years. That's crazy. So salute to you. Appreciate you. That is absolutely astonishing. Congrats and all that. Enjoy your anniversary. Have a great day. Go get some chocolate covered strawberries. All right. Have a great day. Go to dinner. Depending on your location, I could suggest some great places. But happy anniversary. Congratulations and all that. All right. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. That's to Bethany and Mr. Okay? The chat is lighting up with some good vibes. The chat is lighting up with a bunch of anniversary vibes. We appreciate you. All right? Salute, salute. Thank you for bringing us in your world. All right? There it is. We're forever linked. Forever linked. Tom G in the building. Said happy anniversary. Miss Hummus is chiming in. El Chapo said 2 decades is tremendous. Most folks don't last 2 months. That is a fact. Even way back then. Even way back then, people weren't lasting. So to still be around together is very amazing. Salute to you and salute to the mister. All right? Guys, I'm going to move on from Pap. Move on from Pap. We're going to move on. Go over to my guys, black-yeti.com. Let them know who sent you. They ship all over the continental U.S. All right? Also, there's a new album by my guy, Ugly Professor. I am on this album. I'm featured on several songs as well as a lot of really good MCs. Go tap into Addition by Subtraction by 4 Eyes, The Ugly Professor. Album is dope. No suckers, though. No suckers. New merch, this, that, and the third, designed by my guy Diego. Lock in, right? New merch, shirts, hats, mugs, this, that, and the third. That's a link on my, it should be in any video of mine. You can see the link. All right, guys? That's what's going on with that. Now, there is a lot of other things going on. A lot of other things going on. I don't know if I want to get to that yet. I had something I was about to bring up, but I'm not going to get to that yet. What I do want to talk about is your boy A$AP Rocky. He took some shots. I don't know if you guys missed it, but he's admitting to taking shots at Drizzy. He clapped at Drizzy on his tour and rally. He's been 100% upfront about it. He said, listen, I'm throwing shots because I don't like them. I don't like these guys. I'm sick of them. I don't know if you guys caught any of these shots that he's taken, but he has responded to things that he feels need to be addressed. So I'm going to read this article, but he's out here swinging because he don't like what's been going on for the past couple years with the bubble bath rapper. Not feeling it at all. All right? At all. So let's talk about it. A$AP Rocky admits to dissing Drake and Remy while on tour. This article is on Hot New Hip Hop by Alexander Cole. A$AP Rocky had a successful Don't Be Dumb tour, although fans could not ignore the various disses that took place. Rocky was taking some shots on his Don't Be Dumb tour, and over the past few months, he performed in front of sellout crowds. He made sure to show his disdain for Drake and others. If you were tapped in, you would know that there was some owl and rant imagery shown off throughout the tour. The owl can easily be linked to none other than Drake. However, as it turns out, the rat is connected to ASAP Rocky, who took Rocky to trial. That trial was crazy, gang. I'm going to keep it a buck. His man stood up on that stand and tried to fry him, guys. That's the gist of the story. ASAP Rocky's man tried to fry him. And I'm going to be honest, I thought he was crazy to go to trial. But once you learn all of the nonsense that was going to be said in the trial, it was silly. It was absolutely nonsense. Because a lot of the things that homeboy said didn't even make no sense. And he ended up beating the trial. But if he wouldn't have beat that trial, gang, I believe he was facing 24 years in prison at the hands of his homeboy who was just trying to squeeze him for money. His homeboy thought he wasn't doing enough. That's how people get. People get entitled. They think you're not doing enough. So let me talk about this. Let me finish, right? Rocky could have gone to prison for a long time had he lost that case. In the end, he won, and Relly has gone radio silent in the aftermath. Now Jason Lee is dredging up old wounds in the latest interview with the rapper. When asked if the owls and rats were about Drake and Relly, Rocky was quick to answer in the affirmative. As he notes, Relly could have taken his life away from him. All right, so there is a clip on here. I'm not going to play the clip today. I'm not going to play the clip, but it's from Jason Lee's podcast. And he's telling Jason Lee, look, it was a very serious time in my life. And he really was facing, it was an uphill battle, gang. I'm sure there was a lot of angst in that house, tears, right? Rihanna brought them babies into the court, which sealed the deal. I'm sure the judge was figuring out what to do. And when Rihanna came in with them babies, he was like, all right, I'm sending you home. Go home with your beautiful family. Rihanna brought the babies in there. It was over. As soon as she came in there with the children, there wasn't nobody going to send that man to jail at that point, right? And I look crazy saying he should have just took the deal. I think the deal was something small. It wasn't nothing crazy. But he would have had to lose his. I don't think he would have got. I think it was even. I don't even think he would have did like. I don't know if it was a couple months. I don't know what it was. But he would have been a convicted. He would have been a convicted felon. So he didn't want that, right? He didn't want that. So he took it to trial, and as the trial went on, it started to look really crazy, and really started to look like he was a bozo making up stuff. I'm gonna be honest, right? So he took that thing to trial. He beat it. Probably shed a lot of tears and was like, I can't believe homeboy did this to me. Which, end of the day, from the outside looking in, it looked like dude was jealous of him before he even became his enemy. He was already jealous of him. That's what it looked like to me. All right? Be honest. It looked like dude was already finding stuff to build against him because he wanted what he had. Let's just be honest. I think he wanted what he had and he wanted him to give it to him. And that's not how this works, my guy. And Rocky was just doing a lot for them. And it's like after a while, people become leeches. And that's what it looked like to me. I don't know the ins and outs. The only crazy thing about that trial when Rocky said he had a starter, he said it was a blank pistol. So he's walking around with a blank pistol. I'm like, even if you was, that's gonna be hard for a judge to believe. Other than that, the trial went, he won, right? But let me finish this story. Jason was asking him more questions, right? As he knows his life could have been taken away. Quote, I don't even got to answer that. Nah, bro, that N-word tried to kill me, tried to take me from my kids. If I had did 24 years in jail, I'm dead. With 3 kids at home, that kind of outcome certainly hits a lot harder. Rihanna was in court for the trial, and it was clear that the whole thing was weighing on her family. As for Drake beef, that probably won't come. That won't end anytime soon. After all, Drake continues to take shots at the couple. Many of those shots landed on Iceman. Guys, you gotta let's process this. Let's process this. I can tell you why Drake is shooting at Kendrick, right? I can tell you why Drake is shooting at LeBron. But somebody give me a logical reason why Drake is still shooting at ASAP Rocky and Rihanna. Like, I know why, but it's just dumb. Right? You can get in the chat and write a whole paragraph on why Drake is continuously dissing A$AP Rocky and Rihanna, of all things. And it starts to sound middle school. It's childish. This is your ex. He got the girl, my guy. He got the girl. He got the girl. Homebody, you be saying some wild stuff. I would be honest. You be saying some wild stuff. Drake gonna take his Riri session to the grave. Yes. But it's how many years now, guys? It's at least a decade. It's low key. I keep saying it's like Irv Gotti and Ashanti. Even though Irv Gotti worse, let's be honest, Irv Gotti Ashanti obsession was worse. Because Irv Gotti had a lot of money over her head. And he was holding her back, trying to keep things from her for years. He was using it as leverage against her. He couldn't stand to see Ashanti with nobody else. But this Drake thing is insane, gang. It's absolutely, you're still dissing. He got the girl, my G. Maybe Drake looking at it like this, I would be happy. He'd be like, I would be happy. I would probably be in a different space. Maybe he's looking at it like that was the one. Maybe he think that he was going to marry her. What she told him, she said, you needed me, right? F your white horse and carriage. I didn't need you. You needed me. And it's starting to look like you are obsessed with the girl. You're still talking about this man. At this point, you guys are beefing over a girl that he already got. That's not even a beef. He married her. He got babies with her. You're just not beefing no more. He won. All the shots in the world not going to change this man's family. I think I just saw Rihanna twerking on him like yesterday. So all these shots don't even matter. Richie said, y'all got to remember Drake never had a woman like Riri. When he was a nobody, he was a nerd and goofy. That's a fact. I think Riri was the catch that he wish he could have got when he was younger. Like, that's the girls you get in high school, that type of stuff. So it's like girls you got crushed in high school, you didn't get him, you start to pine. He probably pining, eh? Let me keep this push. Lapita said Drake in the 9th grade love, but the 12th grader got her. That's what it looked like. So for me to sit down, pen and paper, and write an A$AP Rocky diss, at this point to me is asinine. I can't even imagine. Like, you're dissing the guy you're dissing the captain of the basketball team. At this point, it's like you're still in high school. I still remember guys from high school. I went to high school with Monty Williams, a famous basketball player, and the coach. I sat right beside Monty Williams in high school, right? So I know how it is. You remember that person for what they were in school. But after a while, it's like, okay, we're grown and all that stuff from school is over. Like, we're never going to forget it, but I'm not going to be writing diss records, right? Me and Monty, we was cool. I ain't never had no problem with Monty. When I went to school with Monty Williams, I was there the year he won the championship. Fun fact, gang. Fun fact. Me and my guy Snoop, we never played basketball, but we were so popular in that school. We were the only two non-sports people allowed to sit on the bench with the cheerleaders. Gang, I can't make this shit up. We would sit down with the cheerleaders because me and Snoop, we knew everybody. No one else could sit down there. So we saw Monty Williams win that championship firsthand. It is what it is. It just is what it is, guys. I got a great life. Right? The book coming out. Beautiful Leo. What's good? I'm late, but good morning. Good morning to you. All right. No Handle said Rihanna never claimed to be dating Aubrey. He's dissing about a woman who never claimed him. That's a fact. I think she may have I think she wrote a couple bars to the guy, but that's about it. Tosca said Monty stole a check from Detroit. Monty was a journeyman, and I think Monty may have had he may have played on at least 5 teams. He may have coached about 5 teams. I'm going to be honest. He may have coached and played for over 10 teams. I'm going to be honest. Monty is what you call a journeyman. And I used to ask this question of people all the time. And I'm going to ask you guys in the chat. Would you rather be a journeyman that goes to mad teams and get mad respect and you play for 15 years, or would you rather win a championship in 2 years and retire? You're a journeyman that never wins the championship, but you play for 15 years, or you win 2 back-to-back championships in your first 2 years, then you get hurt and you're out of the game. Which would you rather do? People live for those championships. You can go on and be a sports commentator, da-da-da-da. So it's a tough question, right? The tree said Drake needs some ayahuasca. I think he just said he's scared to take it. Guys, I think he just said on Iceman, he's scared of it. I think he said he don't want to even try it. He's scared of it. And he said he can't pay attention in therapy because the therapist is too cute. I did a whole video on it. I got a video called a therapist and a counselor talk to Drake. Two guys online did these breakdowns of Drake's psyche. And they broke down his fear of commitment and this, that, and the third. All right, so we got some answers to my question. Elijah said a journeyman, more money. Well, I don't know about necessarily because them rookies get them big bags. By your second year, you're going to get a mean bag if you took them to the championship, right? So I didn't put the money part in there, but yeah, the journeyman going to make more money. It's more about do you love the game or not, right? Intrepid Vixen said, I prefer longevity. So you're going to play the 15 years, 5 teams, journeyman with a bag. It should have been 18 years. Most people are going to say journeyman. Toast God said, I'd rather be a journeyman, right? Now, some people really want them chip. I should have spiced it up and said 3 years straight, 3 championships, then you're done. 3 years straight, 3 championships, or 18 years as a journeyman, man, a journeyman player. I'm going to take the 18 years, guys. I just want to play. I just want to play. I just want to play. The chat is going nuts. Aubrey is pathetic. Him blaming not getting a girlfriend on your cute therapist is absolutely crazy. Well, he's saying that the therapist is too cute to pay attention to her while she's talking. That's what he's trying to say. He's trying to say as she's talking, he can't hear her, right? Because she's too fine, da-da-da. Sort of like Tony Soprano when he had the therapist and he thought she was fine, I guess, right? Drake is giving George Michael. Oh, man. Static Bay from Samoa. Simoran, I believe. The question was, I'm gonna edit the question a little bit. 18-year journeyman in the league, or I'm gonna say 3 years straight, you win a championship, and then you're done. You get an injury, you're done. Would you take the 3 championships or the 18 years as a journeyman in the league? That's tough. 3 straight chips. Let's see. I don't know. Let's see. I don't know. All right. So Richie said Drake's original ghostwriter was a dude named Hush. Richie always giving us the insider information. There's more than one ghostwriter. There's quite a few. Right? Memphis said, we're having 2 different conversations, gang. I know people don't know why I'm jumping back and forth. Memphis said, give me Kirk Cousins' career. He got paid. Now, Kirk Cousins is the quintessential journeyman. If you know, you know. Kurt was with my Redskins for years, and then he went on to be a journeyman, and he played big every year. He might have finally left the game this year. I know he played last year. I don't know if he's coming back. I don't know. All right. Emperor of something said 18 years, you'll have generational fans. That's a fact. Static said 18-year journeyman. So nobody wanted 3 rings? You can ride them rings too, though. You can ride 3 rings. You can ride 3 rings for 18 years being a commentator. We see guys riding rings from the Denver Broncos back in the 80s, riding rings all the way to the 70s, still being commentators. So it could go either way. I want to be a journeyman, though. It is what it is. All right, what's the last thing we're supposed to talk about today? We got another topic. Let me see what that last topic is supposed to be. Oh God, yeah. Okay, guys. Last topic. Last topic. Well, not the last topic. We'll see. I did not report. I did not report on this, guys, days ago because I said, like I tell you, I want to see how things shake out. This was a huge story, but I was not going to put dirt on my man's name. I said I'm not even going to report that. I know ain't no way this is real. But they were reporting this and running with it, and it was hilarious to people who don't like the clips, right? It was hilarious for people who don't like the clips. Me, I'm a Clips fan. My guy Malice, that's my guy. Wasn't no way on earth I was gonna get on this microphone talking about Malice stole a glizzy. Guys, I said I'm not doing that. They try to accuse my guy Malice of stealing a hot dog. Guys, you can't make this stuff up. I can't make this up. Malice of the Clips was accused of stealing a glizzy, guys. This stuff went national, and they were trying to get at my guy. I said, no. He's not going to Winona Ryder us, right? Remember Winona Ryder? She used to do that back in the day. I love this. Listen, to be honest, I love some Winona Ryder. We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. Wife, you know, I got a crush on Winona Ryder to this day. Stranger Things, right? But Winona Ryder she was a klepto, low key. That's old news, right? That's old news. But I was like, some of these rich people, they do it for the thrill. They do it for the thrill. I said, you know what? Let me wait before I report on this Malice stole a glizzy. So it went national that Malice was accused of stealing a hot dog, guys. I can't make this stuff up. Malice of the Clips was accused of stealing a hot dog. I said, I'm not. This was days ago. I said, gang, I would not utter one word of that because I know my guy didn't do that. Just like when they said Kendrick, they had a reference track of Baby Keem's writing Kendrick's verse. I didn't even report on the gang. They was on my Twitter. Why you ain't reporting on that? Because it's dumb. That's why. Well, Malice did not steal that hot dog, guys. For those on pins and needles, Malice did not steal that hot dog. All things tam. I knew she was lying when she called them the Eclipse. Malice ain't steal a hot dog, guys. A hot dog. A hot dog. Right? It's insane. Let me read this so we can know that he did not steal the hot dog. Malice brings receipts after hot dog restaurant claims he stole the glizzy. This article is on hotnewhiphop.com. Footage shared by Malice shows the restaurant owner gifting him the meal after she accused him of taking it. A restaurant employee's viral theft accusation is collapsing under the weight of her own words. Malice responded to the claims that he walked away from the Wiener's Circle with a Polish hot dog without paying by posting footage from inside the establishment. The exchange appears to tell a very different story. So, guys, she went. Now, this is what crazy. This is why you can't believe. This is why you can't believe people. I try not to be a skeptic, but you have to be. You have to immediately be a skeptic because these people will come out and say something, and then people will run with it because they want to. Let me continue. The video shows the Clips rapper entering the restaurant, and behind the counter, members of the restaurant staff recognize him in the crowded space. Far from confronting him over an unpaid order, the woman appears excited by his visit and directs customers to move aside so they can make way toward the front, so he can make his way toward the front. She then tells him that the food is on her, plainly presenting the meal as a gift. Guys, Let me just hold on. I got to get this shot up here. I'm gonna get you a picture of this, guys. I don't even, guys. Listen, the level of nonsense, the level of nonsense. She gifted him the meal and claimed he stole it. Let me continue. Let me continue. I just want to get this so we can see. So we can see. I want to show you this because this is the absolute epitome of nonsense. So I'm going to show you the woman who gave him the thing and then came out. People lie, right? How Jay-Z say men lie, women lie. Numbers don't. So this is the woman right here. Well, Dad, Wiener Circle personality, Poochie HBIC, claims Clips rapper Malice walked off without paying for a little $9 Polish sausage. I'm on his ass, right? People do skits, gang. They try to do stuff and get go viral. And I think Malice is a good sport because he could take it, right? The ape said, I'm so confused. It's the first place in Chicago that you cuss out while ordering. Was it a joke? All right. And Trapper's laughing. Tiff said he didn't do it, right? Malice has cinematic receipts. It is crazy. So there's more to it. There's more to it, right? They have a whole footage of him getting given the thing. Let me continue, right? Let me continue. The woman appears excited and by his visit directs customers to move, da-da-da. Okay. The initial accusations of the theft. That detail directly contradicts the story she shared later online. In her original video, the woman accused Malice of taking the food and leaving without paying, framing the alleged slight as a wealthy celebrity exploiting a small business and people with fewer resources. Oh, she went in. She went in. She also claimed that she thought he was Flavor Flav and suggested Malice stole the food because he was insulted, right? His footage does not merely create a dispute over two competing recollections. It captures the woman welcoming him into the restaurant, accommodating his presence, and apparently waiving the cost herself. Guys, this is diabolical. Now, is she a comedian or something? Is that what it is? Is she like some type of internet prankster, right? I don't know if that's what happened, but end of the day, this is so diabolical. It's like next level. He literally could sue him. I'm gonna be honest. Couch Potato with the Jews, running Jews. I appreciate you. Everybody that run the Jews. Keep the Jews coming. Appreciate the Jews. Running the Jews, right? And called them the Eclipse. She don't know nothing. This is seriously diabolical. So Malice put the picture on his own Instagram. Not picture, a video. Imagine having to do that. But if he don't do that, then he gets called a glizzy thief for the rest of his life. And the crazy thing is, guys, she didn't just say he stole it. She framed it as a rich asshole preying on a small business, right? That's a whole different thing. Tom G said that's their thing, Charles. They had a whole show a while back. So it's a thing. Let me see. Let me look this up. What's this girl's name? Poochie HBIC. So let me look this girl up. Poochie HBIC. Well, she did her thing because she went viral. Okay, I got pictures. of Poochie. She's married, so I guess she's a prankster. Guys, I'm new to this. I don't know Poochie. Salute to Poochie, I guess. I don't know. I guess this is a prank. I don't like it. I don't like the prank. I don't like the prank. But this is Poochie. I guess she's a prankster. That's Poochie, the HBIC. I guess if you know, I don't know. Okay, all right. So we getting some. Okay. Big Heck says I've been there before. They roast their customers, so you got to be in on the joke. All right, guys. We learning in real time. It's a joke, right? Ha ha. The shirt says sandwich shop since 2013. Okay, all right. We learning something, guys. I'm not from Chicago. I'm learning. Clean Black Sneaker said Poochie wrong as F. All right. Beautiful Leo said her thing is to accuse people of stealing and having people accuse someone of stealing. So this is their thing, guys. I'm not from Chicago. I'm new to this, right? I'm not from there. I don't know, right? If this is their thing, this is something I'm new to. Poison Ivy said the thing is we know Malice, we don't know her, so no one would know it's a skit outside of Chicago. That is a fact, gang. This is why we do this show, because we get insider information from people in the chat, right? Draysky said anything for clout. Couch Potato running Jules. Who else? I was thinking of this PJ Masks episode where birthday cake got stolen, but they waited until nighttime to go get the freaking cake back. Sarah, what's going on over there? What's going on? Sarah must be babysitting. All right. This is why I gave up on all social media except for YouTube 10 years ago. Damon said that. One Eye Layer said maybe Drizzy paid her to say it. The tree said Poochie is a cloud chase. Okay, so now we getting some closure, guys. So let's recap. This is apparently a skit, right? Poochie is she's the skit maker. They have a restaurant where they accuse people of stealing and things of that nature. This, that, and the third. All right, guys. So now, okay, false alarm. Apparently, false alarm. Apparently, this is something. Oh, you guys, that heifer, no, she lying. Y'all wasn't having it. You guys were not having it. Couch Potato say, "Oh, good, she good. Oh, she good and trifling." Okay, guys, it's crazy. You got to think to call him up to the front, give him the hot dog. Make everybody move, take pictures with him, this, that, and third, and then accuse him of stealing. Now, guess what just happened? Now we know her. Right? Now we know her. King Philip said, not a good skit. Tony Stark voice. Gang, I just saw Spider-Man. Good flick, gang. I just saw Spider-Man. I'm telling you, it's a good movie. That's why the thing did $1 billion already. It's a good movie. Salute to everybody involved with the movie. Zendaya and Homeboy. Good flick. Beautiful Leo said it's not funny though. The skit with Poochie, to each his own. I guess that's what's going on over there. Queen Beast just tapped in with the Grand Rising. Salute Meek Poochie. The HBIC. I guess that means head bitch in charge. So one day we'll get some reciprocation or something from Poochie to figure out what's going on over there at the sandwich shop. I don't know what's going on over there, but don't do this. Don't do this to Malice, Queen. Don't do this. We very protective. We're very protective over here. So Malice produced the video. I didn't show the video unless y'all really want to see it. I didn't show it. Queen B sent to Jules. Appreciate you. No Handle said saw Spider-Man yesterday. Loved it. Richie said Spider-Man was good. First really good Marvel movie. They have some clunkers, gang. I'm going to be honest. Marvel been hitting some clunkers and DC. I don't know what's happening. We getting comic book fatigue or the movies just suck. But the Eternals, a whole bunch of trash been coming out, guys. I'm going to be honest. And we've been having to sit through some stuff. But Spidey saved the day. The last Spider-Man was good. Let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck. So, I don't know. Spider-Man was good. Marvel, we'll see. We'll see what this Avengers girl do. They got 50,000 people in the Avengers. We're going to see if that's good. How y'all feel about the new kid they got for Black Panther? Let me know about that. Some people ain't even giving Homeboy a chance. Some of y'all ain't even giving Homeboy a chance. He got hired for the job. Give him a chance. First you said, don't replace the Black Panther. Then you said, What the hell you doing? We need this. We need the Black Panther. So they replaced him with this kid. As soon as the kid got announced, boo. Right? Boo. Y'all got to make up your mind. Jesus said billion doesn't always mean good. Them Avatar joints was atrocious. I was supposed to see the third Avatar, gang, and so let me tell you a funny story. The second Avatar, we in the movie theater watching it. We got halfway through. The shit just stopped. This doesn't happen. How does a digital movie just stop like it's analog? It just stopped in the middle of the In the middle of the movie, we're watching the second Avatar. It just stopped. We waited an hour they try to fix it. They end up giving us tickets to come back for free. We never went back. So the third one, never saw the third one. And I have it on Apollo, right? On my Apollo app. And I really don't even want to see it, guys. So I think I'm tapped out with the Avatar. And I liked Avatar. But like I said, the second one stopped in mid filming. So it was like, what's going on? But end of the day, just on a side note, Avatar kind of lost me a little bit. I'm gonna be honest. End of the day. Zendaya did some skits on what it must be like for Tom Holland. Tom Holland did it. He on a hell of a run right now. Sarah Wong said Peter Parker being bluntly confronted with the fact that the love of his life has no love of him because she has no memory of him. That's gotta hurt so bad. It was tough. Good movie, guys. Listen, gang. It's like Carol Burnett say. I'm so glad we had this time together. Let me move Poochie out the way. I had the Poochie picture up. Guys, head on over to my guys, black-yeti.com. Let them know who sent you. All right? They ship all over the continental U.S. Also tap into my guy, Ugly Professors Project, edition by Subtraction. All right? I will be back later today with more videos. We're getting back on the horse today. I went to the beach yesterday. Mad seaweed, guys. I'm going to be honest. Mad seaweed. I got to figure out a way to know that the seaweed's there before we get there, gang. There got to be some kind of warning system. There got to be something. Before you get to the beach and it's like orange hell. Brown seaweed everywhere. All right, it is what it is. Let me see. Poison Ivy said, you still got time to run up the likes, as usual. Lock in. Ms. Rock Kitty in the building. Ms. Rock Kitty loves Tom Holland. Right? Tom Holland made a funny joke. He said he could switch places with the guy. Who's the other guy that does? I can't remember. The other British actor that does something similar. He was saying they could switch places. I can't even remember now. It's funny though. I would have loved to see him in that role, and the other guy playing Spider-Man. I can't remember now who it was, but listen. Chapo, Clean Black Sneakers, the Canva Cafe, Replay Gang as usual. Replay Gang shirts coming, gang. I'm gonna be honest. Replay Gang shirts coming. Another great episode. I appreciate you guys, right? Gentle said, get Pooch out of here. Pooch, you got some explaining to do. We get it, but we actually don't. We feel away. We feel away. Don't besmirch the guy. Gang, I'm out of here, man. I appreciate you guys locking in. We'll be back later. All right. Tam said, come to Florida. The beach is always nice. I might be in Florida, gang. I'm gonna be honest. I might be in Florida in September. It's a buck. All right, gang. I'm out of here. I'm gonna catch y'all on that flip side. Peace. I need the whole left side. Every seat by the window. I need the whole back of the bus. Everybody, move over. You too. Slide your feet over. Everything by this window, I need this. All these seats. Move over. Thank you. Excuse me. Thank you. Look. He deserve an EGOT. He hot. Colored like a peacock. Idiot, slapper, scrapper, mad rapper, D-dot. Bad dopper, clapper, bad rapper. 3 shots, lethal weapons, lethal injections through off your T-top. JFK smiling down through the treetops. Like hold your head, my nigga, wait for the beat drop. Old niggas wagging fingers like it's bebop. Cowboys and girls whistling world like it's teapots. My pen to make your arm heavy G-shot. While your mom trolling steady on the G-pop.